Hello students, I'm Dr. Pallavi Patil from Sarat College of Arts, Commerce and Science. We are going to discuss FYBCOM's fundamentals of banking subjects. Okay, under these subjects we understand which is very important point, that is promissory note. Okay, what is the meaning of promissory note? Let's see what is the meaning of promissory note. It comes under the negotiable instrument. In the under the negotiable instrument, there are three types. First, promissory note, bills of exchange. This is the second one, and the third one is bank check. So here in this video, we try to understand what is the promissory note. Here the word is promise. It means someone is going to give you a promise to pay the money after some period. So what is the meaning of promissory note? And it is in writing. So the word is promissory. It means giving the promise, and note, it means written note, which is on the any page. The promissory note is a legal financial tools declared by the party promising another party to pay the debts on the particular day. It means I'm going to give you a promise that I'm going to give you 10,000 rupees after 3 months. This is my promise, and this promise I'm going to give you in return with my signature, date, with my name, and with your name. It means it comes under the promissory note. Okay, this is a written agreement signed by the drawer who makes the promise with the promise to pay the money on the specific date or whenever demanded. This note is short-term credit tools which is not related to any currency note or bank note. This note is definitely a bank note. It means we can understand with the simple word, that is bank check. So promissory note, it means someone gives you a promise to pay the money after some time or whenever the demanded. He or she will going to give you a money. This is a promissory note. Okay, a promise which is post dated, promise in the future that I'm going to give you a money in future, and this is in writing agreement. So this is a promissory note. I hope you understand the meaning of promissory note. Now, who is involved in the promissory note? It means parties of the promissory note. First, there are a very simple way. There are three parties: drawer, drawee, and payee. This is these are the three parties. Drawer. Just now I said a drawer is a person who agree to pay the drawee a certain amount of money on the maturity of the promissory note. He or she is also called as a maker. Who makes the note? Drawer. Who is the drawer? Who makes the promise to pay in future. Okay, so drawer is your first party for the promissory note. Drawer who makes the bill or who makes the promissory note. He is the your first party. Now the second one is drawee. It's definitely opposite party. Who makes the bill? Drawer makes the bill. Or who makes the promissory note? Drawer makes the promissory note. Who is drawee? He or she is an individual in whose favor the note is prepared. I hope this is clear. He is a person who's on whom the promissory note is made. Okay, I repeat the word. He or she is an individual in whose the favor the note is prepared. In usual case, the drawee is also a pay until and unless the promissory note is transferred specifically in the favor of the pay. Here we can understand with the help of example. For example, Mr. Ram is considered as a drawer who is now drawer, that Ram is going to do the promise, or Ram is a person who is going to give you in return about the promise to pay the money in future. So Ram considered as a drawer if he promises to pay Sham rupees 5,000. Here Ram is a drawer and Sham is a dowry, because Ram make the promissory note, and to whom he is going to give you money, to give money, Sham. So Sham is a drawer, or Sham is a individual. Sham is a person in whose favor the bill is prepared. किसको पैसे मिलने वाले? शाम को मिलने वाले. However, if same some promissory note is transferred in favor of the Rohan, then Rohan become a pay. Pay जिसको पैसे मिलने वाले है वो. However, if the some promissory note is transferred in the favor of the Rohan, then Rohan is the become a pay. Now Sham is not a dowry. Who is going to give you money? Ram going to give you money to whom? Now Rohan. So drawer who make the bill, drawee on whom the bill is made, pay is a third person or the third party which is who is involved in our promissory note. A pay is someone to whom the payment is made. I hope this is clear. Now the next one, we can understand in details what are the features of the promissory note. First, as we know, it must be printed. It's a note, so it must be written agreement. Okay, the promissory note or the promissory should be in writing, and or the oral promise to be money is not accepted. Your promissory note must be in writing. It must be in writing. So oral promises are not considered as a promissory note. This is your first feature. Now we can understand the next one is, and it means the second one, pay defined amount. It is a promise to pay the money or a particular time, or when demanded the mentioned amount can neither be added or subtracted. It is very simple. We can understand if someone is going to give you money, it means pay defined amount. Your amount must be defined. We cannot say that I'm going to give you 10,000 rupees in oral, and now I'm going to give you 5,000 rupees. It must be defined first. Your fixed amount is mentioned in a promissory note, must be give you weightage. Okay. So the first point is printed written agreement. The second one is pay defined amount. The third one is signed document, signature on any document which the return is very important. The documents are in duly signed and drawn by the drawer and stamped. Signature from the drawer must be on promissory note. Without signature, it is just a gaddi paper. Okay. The fourth one is unconditional promise. Then, if I'm going to give you 10,000 rupees, there must not be any condition. The promise to pay the certain amount of the money must be absolute in all cases. I'm going to give you 10,000 rupees. It means I'm going to give you a 10,000 rupees only. Okay, there are no conditions in future. There are no conditions uh, on the promissory note. In such note, the conditions guarantee is not accepted. If the conditions आपने लिख लिया, this is not a promissory note. Promissory note is a negotiable instrument, so it must be unconditional. Okay, the next feature is legal composition. Legal compensation, it means a lawful object. All the payments should be made in a national legal currency. If we are living in India, so we are going to pay in rupees, not in dollar. Okay. So the last point under the feature of the promissory note is nothing but the detailed informations. On the promissory note, there must be a detailed information. The note has all the required information, including the name of the drawer and the payee, the date of the maturity, when maturity will done. That date must be mentioned, the term of the repayment, issue date, the name of the drawee, name, signature of the drawer's name, and the signature is very important on the promissory note, the principal amount, and the rate of the interest, extra. it must be mentioned on the promissory note. So we are going to just revise the features. The first one is printed or written agreement. Second one, your amount must be fixed. Third one, sign on the document is important. The fourth one, it must be unconditional. For next one is legal composition. The last one is all the detailed information must be there on the promissory note, like date, maturity date, payment, signature, name of the drawee, name of the pay, name of the signature of the drawer, principal amount money. It means you have to understand, you have to give a specific amount on that promissory note. I hope this is very clear now. The features of the promissory note. It's very simple. Just understand with the help of specimen or with the help of the promissory note format. Okay. Here is the sample of the promissory note. That I, it means a drawer, Shri or Mr. promise to pay Shri or the Mr. It means here I is a drawer. To pay, it means drawee. Uh, Address must be mentioned on there, or order on demand the sum of rupees. Here we fix the amount, that rupees must be in figure, rupees must be in written form, in interest at the rate of this the percentage also must be mentioned, per mention or the annum from the date of these presents for the value assumes. You can understand the name of the drawer is there, name of the drawee is there, place is there at the end of the promissory note, date of the date is also there, the signature of the drawee is there. It means this is a complete set or the format of the promissory note. With the help of promissory note format, you can easily understand it is a written form, the amount is fixed, date, signature, name of the drawer, name of the drawee is also mentioned on the promissory note. It means promissory note is the promise that you are drawer is going to give you give drawee a certain sum of the money on the date of the maturity. So I hope this is clear. This question is important according to the NEP's new uh, syllabus, that FYBCOM's banking fundamentals of banking. So please do all these questions neatly. Promissory note in the next video we understand bills of exchange, and the next one is bank checks. So till now, do the study. I hope this is a understandable video. Thank you so much, students.